Sell in May and go away. The old stock market saying is playing out almost perfectly on Bitcoin right now. Because when markets begin producing lower highs and lower lows across multiple timeframes, fighting the trend can become extremely dangerous. And at the moment, Bitcoin's structure is clearly leaning in one direction, down. In today's Bitcoin technical analysis, we break down what the Bitcoin swing trading structure, Fibonacci levels, and market momentum are telling us right now. And honestly, buyers are reaching a very important moment, because the next few days may determine whether Bitcoin is simply oversold or whether a much deeper decline is beginning to unfold. Let's start with the bigger picture. The monthly swing structure is still undecided. Bitcoin is not yet producing confirmed higher highs and higher lows, or confirmed lower highs and lower lows. In other words, the monthly time frame remains trapped in transition. But when we drop down to the weekly chart, the picture becomes much clearer. Bitcoin is in a downtrend, and the daily chart is telling us exactly the same thing. The two time frames are perfectly aligned. That matters because when both the daily and weekly structures point in the same direction, the line of least resistance usually becomes very difficult to fight. And right now, that line of least resistance remains to the downside. The recent rally from the 29th March low at 65025 pushed Bitcoin all the way into the 6th May high at 82791. At the time, many traders believed Bitcoin was preparing for a major breakout, but the rally ran directly into two major barriers: our Fibonacci resistance zone and the 200 SMA overhead. That combination completely stalled momentum, and once buyers failed to break through resistance, the structure quickly began deteriorating again. This is where the daily swing chart becomes extremely important, because once the May high was formed, the market started painting a very clear pattern: lower highs, lower lows, and increasingly aggressive selling pressure. In fact, since the 6th May high, Bitcoin has produced almost nothing but a sustained directional move lower. The energy behind the breakout completely faded, and now sellers appear firmly back in control. For nearly 3 months, Bitcoin was trapped inside February's range. Then, finally, the rally from the 29th March low at 65896 broke above the February high and briefly gave bulls hope that a much larger recovery was beginning. But the breakout failed, and failed breakouts can often create powerful reversals in the opposite direction. May eventually closed near its lows, and now as we begin June, Bitcoin has already continued extending lower. At the time of this analysis, Bitcoin is trading around 68661. Some traders are linking this weakness to the recent BlackStrategy announcement to sell 32 coins of its Bitcoin holdings for the first time since 2022. But instead of reacting emotionally to headlines, we prefer to stay objective and focus on the structure itself. And right now, the structure is speaking very clearly. Before we go any further, if you enjoy this style of structured crypto trading analysis, subscribe to Crypto Trading Mastery. We publish crypto market structure breakdowns every day and help traders identify the key levels that matter before the move happens. Now, let's take a closer look at the price action itself. The 6th February low remains one of the most important structural levels on the chart. So when we draw a price channel from that low through to the 6th May high, something interesting immediately stands out. The previous time Bitcoin dropped outside this channel, buyers stepped in aggressively and forced the market higher again. But this time, the breakdown is much more severe. Bitcoin has fallen significantly below the channel. And importantly, price has also broken beneath the 2026 anchored VWAP. That is a major sign of weakness, because the anchored VWAP often acts as the institutional balance point between buyers and sellers. Now let's layer on the Fibonacci structure, and this is where things become extremely interesting. Our Fibonacci support zone sits directly between 68500 and 68788, which means Bitcoin is now trading exactly where we would expect buyers to attempt a defense. The market is sitting directly on top of support. So the question now becomes very simple. Will buyers finally respond? Or does this support zone fail as well? We likely will not have to wait very long for the answer, because despite the possibility that Bitcoin may be becoming oversold in the short term, the daily trend structure remains aggressively bearish. The current selling pressure still appears relentless, and if buyers fail to defend this Fibonacci support zone, then the next major downside target becomes the 29th March low. At the same time, we also have to avoid becoming emotionally bearish, because markets can reverse extremely quickly once oversold conditions develop. That is why we remain neutral and let the price action confirm the next move, rather than trying to predict it. One thing we do know is this: if Bitcoin can suddenly reclaim the June highs and begin breaking higher again, the market could once again start building the early stages of an unconfirmed uptrend. But for now, buyers still need to prove themselves. The two major levels we are watching remain very clear: the 29th March low and the 6th May high. Those two price zones will likely tell us Bitcoin's next major direction. And if this market really is becoming oversold, then this is not the moment for buyers to become hesitant. They need to show clear, decisive conviction that they are prepared to defend this support region. The next few days may give us that answer. A quick mention before we finish: we also publish a free daily crypto trading newsletter. It's a quick 5-minute read covering Bitcoin, altcoins, and the key crypto market structures we are watching each day. The link is above and in the description. And if you enjoy this style of structured crypto trading analysis, subscribe to Crypto Trading Mastery and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next market breakdown. We hope this Bitcoin swing trading perspective has helped you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.